When investors look at your startup's financials, they're searching for reasons to say no. I've been on both sides of the table, and today I'm revealing the 10 critical financial red flags that make investors walk away, often without telling you why. These aren't just minor issues. They're deal killers that signal fundamental problems with your business model or your understanding of it. The good news? Every single one is fixable if you spot it early enough. Investors see hundreds of pitches claiming to be the next unicorn with exponential growth curves. When your projections show a jump from $100K to $10 million in year 2 with no clear explanation, investors mentally check out. Instead, build a bottom-up forecast using actual customer acquisition costs, conversion rates, and realistic market penetration timelines. Remember, conservative projections that you exceed are far better than ambitious ones you miss. If your customer acquisition cost is $500, but your lifetime customer value is only $300, you're losing money with every sale. Sustainable businesses need CAC to LTV ratios of at least 1.3. Investors immediately calculate these figures even if you don't present them. Fix this by either reducing acquisition costs through more efficient channels or increasing customer value through pricing adjustments and retention strategies. High cash burn isn't necessarily bad, but burning cash without tying it to specific growth milestones is a massive red flag. Investors want to see precisely what each funding round will achieve, like reaching product market fit or hitting specific revenue targets. Create a milestone-based financial plan showing how each capital injection drives concrete progress toward profitability. The growth at all costs era is over. Today, investors want to see a clear timeline to profitability, even if it's years away. Your financials should demonstrate how and when your business reaches cash flow positive operations. If your model requires endless funding rounds just to stay afloat, you'll face hard questions about your fundamental business model. When your balance sheet doesn't reconcile with your cash flow statement, or your revenue projections don't align with your market sizing, investors question everything else you've presented. These basic inconsistencies signal either financial inexperience or sloppy preparation. Neither inspires confidence. Have a financial professional review your statements for consistency and accuracy before any investor presentation. Mysteriously low operating expenses or conveniently forgotten costs, like customer service, returns, or regulatory compliance, immediately undermine your credibility. Comprehensive financial models account for all costs, including those that don't directly generate revenue. Add proper overhead allocations and reasonable contingency buffers to demonstrate financial maturity. If 80% of your revenue comes from just 1 or 2 customers, your business is precariously positioned. Investors see this dependency as a substantial risk factor that could doom your company overnight. Work on diversifying your customer base, or at least acknowledge this risk openly and present your strategy for addressing it over time. Many startups project revenue growth while maintaining or improving margins, despite evidence that competition typically drives margins down over time. Realistic financial models account for competitive pressure on pricing and rising costs as you scale. Show investors you understand industry dynamics by incorporating these factors into your long-term projections. These red flags don't just matter for fundraising. They point to fundamental issues that could derail your business regardless of investment. Take time this week to scrutinize your financials through an investor's eyes. If you found this insight valuable, hit subscribe for weekly startup guidance based on real-world experience. Like this video to help other entrepreneurs avoid these costly mistakes, and drop a comment with which red flag surprised you most. For personalized financial modeling support, join my Patreon community through the link below.